Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Javier here with the Real Javier Novoa, a channel, a platform, and a modality where we apply the principles of philosophy, spirituality, mysticism, and business to rapid lifestyle transformation. And yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, I was listening to a great interview with the great Tim Ferriss. I love Tim Ferriss because he interviews leaders in many different fields, and he basically deconstructs their habits, their routines, their thought processes, and delivers nuggets and principles that we can all apply. Now, perhaps I will put the link to that interview in the description. It's with the great Richard Koch. Richard Koch is a British inventor who has made a lot of money over the years, I believe, in venture capital and other investments. And he also literally wrote the book on the 80-20 principle, the Pareto principle, and applying it to business and life. It's a principle that we talk about and utilize a lot in this channel and this program. I can't really go deeply into it today because the time is limited today. We had a crazy day today. I had a lot of coaching calls, a lot of work in business, and I just decided to keep it to a very short and sweet video today. But among the highlights of this great interview, one of them is something that we talk about in this course indirectly. And he talked about the fact that he journals and he contemplates, and this is a very important pillar of our program. But he never journals when he's feeling in a bad mood. He always waits until he's feeling good to start journaling and asking himself questions about things that he should do, about causation, about the future, about what he should invest in, and so on and so forth. This is what we recommend. We always recommend trying to feel as good as you can in the beginning of the day, and we talk about journaling in conjunction with that, because after all, ladies and gentlemen, this modality and the law of attraction and the law of assumption, when you feel good, you're vibrating on the vibration of your desire. Therefore, whenever you feel good, you're in the vicinity of your desire. And of course, you're going to be able then to receive inspiration. It's what Marcus Aurelius called keeping your intellectual principle clean and unsullied. So he goes into this, and it means a lot coming from such a successful and practical man. But the key takeaway of this video, or of this interview, it was actually an audio interview from Tim Ferriss's podcast that I thought was a great concept, something that we talked about, and we're going to be making more detailed videos on this. But he basically asked the question that the great David Allen would ask also. He said, what would wild success look like? He said, whenever I undertake a venture or an investment, I don't go and ask myself what the downsides could be. And we encourage this sometimes in this channel because it gets the juices flowing, and it'll also help you if you have fear and apprehension going towards a project. Go ahead and get those worst case scenarios fleshed out and figure a way to solve them. But his modality is the best modality. It's the modality that we always recommend when you're in a high-flying emotional space. He always says, what's the best thing that could happen with this project, and how could I have massive success? So let's say you start a business. Well, you should ask yourself, what would wild success in this business look like? Let's say you're starting a jewelry store. Don't ask yourself, what would it look like if I could start this one jewelry store, and how many years would it take? Go big and ask yourself, what would it look like if I could have a jewelry chain and start 20 jewelry stores? It's always a great exercise. And Richard Koch said that many times the best happened. In fact, he won on most of his investments. I believe it's attributable to his mindset most of all. So remember, it's all about mindset. It's all about mood, and the tools that we give you in this channel will help you get there and will help you stay in that place so that you can receive inspiration and intuition when it comes. So remember, envision wild success. If you envisioned wild success lately, do it and journal about it and watch how your life takes off. Ladies and gentlemen, I am doing coaching calls. I will coach you in wild success by taking you hand by hand through the path of these modalities so you can transform your life quicker than you thought possible. I will put my email in the description. Also, please subscribe and like. You're going to join a community, a growing community of awakening, conscious individuals who are taking off their lives. And together, by subscribing and by joining the community, you will help us get this word out to as many people as possible. So thanks for watching. We have a lot more exciting videos coming up this week and into the weekend. You don't want to miss it. So stay tuned to the channel. And until tomorrow, this is Javier with great love and appreciation. I'll see you soon.